Alright, let's get started. Okay, so what we're actually gonna do, we'll head to the Armstrong Nebula first. So these actually, hold on. So an encrypted Geth terminal indicated that the Geth may be amassing a large fighting force in the Armstrong cluster. If true, this could be a precursor to a full-on war with the Geth. Oh, that's all it says. Okay. There's more going on here. So,
Message coming in from the brass at
the
Arcturus.
Armstrong Nebula.
Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skillian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Yes, but if you sent other people, then those other people would have experience fighting the Geth. Magi? Okay, that doesn't say anything. Magi? Magi? Okay. Yeah. So that's the Geth outpost. But if I turn around and go there, oh, huh, it's that glitch again, where I can't interact with anything. Such a weird glitch. Nobody's really talking today. Okay. And there's an anomaly there. So this is a somewhat special side quest.
Ready. On your order, Shepard.
Get out of the way. Which we will find out once we get there. Look at this. This wasn't on the map. Actually, don't. It's named the Worm Neck Skull in the game files. Oh yeah, I forgot the harvesters. So you come across harvesters in Mass Effect 3. And those are... So that might be a harvester skull. Strange skull. And then the harvesters are these giant insect things that fly around Tuchanka. And that actually might be what those sounds were supposed to be. That they call the Rachni song. Did it? Dude, again? Really? I don't know why it keeps on not working. It's up in there. Open. It's completely stunted myself. See a binary SAR system? haven't necessarily been doing a great job of like looking up at the sky on every planet I go to. Checking out the skybox. Somewhere in there. I think you can kind of see the Geth base up there. You can definitely see something up there. Lots of rockets. Let me get to this.
Heading out.
Up and down. I got weird music stuck in my head all the time. Before I get in there, once I level up, what level am I at? I'm at level 4. What? I'm at level 44. Did that switch me to classic mode? That's hilarious. Hilarious. So yeah, it's just doubling. What is the difference? I need some Paragon points is what I need. Lift warp. Let's get lift and throw up to their max. You. I want to get stasis up on you. Tolly. What are we working on? First aid. So that we can heal more. So I can't get those last two until I do the thing. Oop, they dropped the Colossus in. So don't think the Mako used to have shields. I hope that actually kills it. It did not. Fortunately, I can aim down
The first step in a long
in
journey.
this version. Oh, that's right, there's nothing to actually go inside of on these planets. Well, they're just these Geth outposts. Bum, 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 bum. Oop. So we were in. You're gonna make me lose my mind up in there, up in there. Casbin is the one we want to go to. So Casbin is a sanctuary world. And it's actually illegal to land there. So let's go land there. Casbin. Pull up a map. Okay. 2, 1. That's the Geth outpost. Anomalous signal. Anemone. There's like a meteor shower stuff going on. Is it? Oh man, I thought it was on the ground level. Because next thing I was gonna do is go for that, but maybe I should not. Maybe I should, in fact, go up over here. There's a lot to like about these Mako missions. And then there's a lot to not like about them. But overall, I think the series is worse for getting rid of them. What's this? Whoa, whoa! Look at that over there. Look at them shooting at me. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna kill myself later trying to get back up to you.
Got it.
Level terrain. See, you didn't used to, Yeah, the Mako didn't used to have shields that regenerate. So you got this group out here, which was that even out on the map? It's an anomalous signal.
Heading to position.
So this is weird too, because this actually is not part of the quest. You just have another Geth outpost on here. And then in order to finish this, because the main Geth outpost is this one over here. Is that? Whoa! See, there's this path that went up that direction to that base. This is the real Geth outpost. That's actually part of this Geth Incursions. I end up slouching a lot. Before I crest that hill, let's take one final adjustment. Geth ship in. Oh, can I actually? Hold on. Stop shooting me. I want to blow up your... I don't know if you used to be able to do that. Is that how that went down in the past? Okay, that's that planet. Next. Actually, Tereshkova. Antibar. The innermost planet is the one we actually land on, huh? It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing. I want to kind of go outward. Alright, Antibar. Actually legitimately want to have Tally specifically on these missions. Although I forget if there's actually a reason to have her. Okay, lands there. I think I want to start going down here, actually. Random wind. Sound. Might be worth going over the planets and figuring out which ones have that noise. Have that Rachni song. And then figuring out if there's something that makes sense with the ones that have it. Because, yeah, people have marked off a lot of locations I never found with it. So now that I have more information, maybe I could figure out what it was originally intended to be if I looked hard enough. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a trap. Excuse me. Can I just run over those? What up? What? These are Geth corpses. Why is the X so far out this way? These are not Geth, though. So Geth attacked somebody out here and then died in the process. And this these is from pretty spiffy Prothean ruins. Ooh, that was close. So I'm getting I got 31,500 just for picking up that artifact. Got that, and then see, like, this is a pretty good world for this. It's big, it's open, it's not completely flat, but it's also not like super mountainous. That, and then there's a Geth outpost right north of that, in a valley in the mountains. Although maybe it's gonna end up being easier to get the Geth outpost first. Nope, there's the probe. Oy. Geth outpost is immediately north, so it's up in here. Up in here, up in here. Come on. Yeah. Where is it? There it is. Oh, hello. actually. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Wait, don't stand up. Excuse me. Excuse me. See, this one's not coming up with like a health bar. Oh, I know what that last one was. Geth Prime right there. 2 Geth Primes. I think I'm in the tank.
Just one more outpost left.
So that last planet I was on, the Geth were supposed to come out until that health bar went away, but because I killed the ship, the health bar went away faster. That's what happened. Okay, so that's 3 down. This is taking less time than I thought it would. Gagarin, named after Yuri Gagarin. The first man in space is a Russian. Oh yeah, so they found ruins of a technological civilization near the equator of a spacefaring race. Ruins had... In the center of the ruins was a single column whose inscriptions defied translation for several centuries. When Asari linguists finally managed a translation, the elaborate relief carvings said merely, "Walk among these works and know our greatness." The crude scratches on the base of the reverse side said, "Monsters from the id." So that's actually a reference. I wonder if I type that in, if it'll say what it's a reference to. But I thought it was just the monsters from the id was an allusion to the Reapers or something along those lines. The Wikipedia website says that the "Walk among these works and know our greatness" is a reference to Ozymandias, possibly, but that doesn't... That's the "Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair," is where they're getting that one from. It's possible, but the monsters from the id is a reference to the movie Forbidden Planet, which is a Leslie Nielsen film. The guy who did Naked Gun and all those. Before he did those, he was actually a serious actor, and he did a science fiction film in the 50s. Which people should check out. It's a pretty influential film. Alright, and then this is the last planet. Totally the last planet of this mission. What? But this is all essentially part of Tali's loyalty quest. Loyalty quest. Loyalty quests in this are not the same as they are in Mass Effect 2. 6. That is weird. That's wild. Right in here somewhere. Does that say anything? No, that doesn't say anything. And this is getting confused. So that's the pretty normal Rachni sounds. Oops, I put that too close. It should have been further over. But that's, I don't know if I ever knew it was on this planet. It's more numerous than I ever thought. I only was aware of like 4 different planets. Because I'd only come across the ones I had found personally. More Rachni noises. It's a weird game that has those. I was kind of thinking maybe those were supposed to be harvesters, but I don't know what the lore was on harvesters. I know they were kind of famously cut content, but maybe those appear wherever there was supposed to be a harvester fight, which would have acted similar to the Thresher Maw fights. And so maybe it was basically every planet was supposed to have either a harvester or a Thresher Maw on it. Or a lot of them were. That's my working theory right now. That sky, look at that big planet right there. What is this? Please tell me it's not on the mountain.
Is this one of those random bullshit quests?
Sort of.
I found that if Mass Effect asked me to go to a random planet and drive around in the Mako, it's a universally useless quest that doesn't matter.
See, this stuff is not... It's not great, but I feel like Mass Effect 2 was in desperate need of this. And it's one of those things that instead of fixing, I felt like they needed to fix, and instead they cut the whole thing out.
Really, Commander? Probing Uranus.
What's the best way to get up there? Yeah. Like probing the planets was any better than this.
It was faster and had a decent UI. That's about all I have to say about that.
Yeah. No, no, damn it. Come on, come on, where's this thing? I don't think it's up here, but nope, it is up here. I see a satellite. I see an antenna. Damn it, Mako. Come on. You're the best ship we've got. Slow down. I hate that I had to switch the control scheme to make this manageable. No, god damn it. You're going the wrong way. But it also makes it harder to turn. Because the, ooh. The turn actually applies to, forward acceleration. Now. Okay. There we go. Oh look, here's a nice path that would have been easy to get up here from. Look at all those dragon's teeth.
What's a dragon's tooth?
These things.
Don't those make husks?
Yes. They call them dragon's teeth. Cannot open. So I'm starting to get like a lot of level 9 stuff now. Hold on. You should be using a shotgun. Which probably so should I at that point. Nope, there are Geth setting up for an attack in this cluster, and so that's why I'm here. So it's not completely meaningless. Mass Effect 2 only has like 2 or 3 real side quests.
Finally, some action.
That should be powerful enough. Wait, why'd they open that door? I didn't know you knew how to open doors. Okay, I didn't actually check for crates and stuff in here. Why are you casting powers out there? There are no enemies left.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Yes, I know. I've known that for some time. Oh, but now there's enemies.
Powering up.
So the Geth, there's no cover behind that. Hacha!
Think we got him, Commander.
Fatigued. It's fine, you can drop all of the Geth you want. Now that I'm back in my Mako.
This is odd. I would have expected one of these outposts to be a main base of operations for the Geth incursion into this region.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and eliminate them.
So, these ones did use dragon's teeth. Though. One. That's interesting. Dude, what's up?
Nothing. Perfect.
Yeah, there's this sound in this game that people have associated with the Arachni. But it appears on a lot of different planets. That the Arachni are not. not on. And so I'm not really sure. It was a theory someone put out at one point, and then one of the people who was a designer at this point just kind of came out at one point and was like, oh yeah, it's the Rachni. And it's like, well, I don't get the impression it was meant to be the Rachni. Bless you. My current theory is that it's actually harvesters, which were giant insect bird things that were famously cut from this game. But then they included them in Mass Effect 3.
Was it Reaper Tech?
They are... the Reapers did do something with them in Mass Effect 3, but I think you see some that are not Reapers as well.
Species? Machine? What?
What's that?
Never mind.
They're not a machine, they're a life form, if that's what you said.
Oh.
And so I think they were supposed to be like Thresher moths. Which pop up all over the place as well. This is the last thing on this planet.
Heading to position.
That's it, that's just a marker, okay. And then that opened one more system to explore. Binda. That's funny. That's like the Bermuda Triangle of planets. A few ships went missing and then people started like spreading a myth that it was due to something.
What was it due to?
It's just due to people crashing ships normally. Like with the Bermuda Triangle, I think they looked into it, and it's actually you're less likely to lose your ship in the Bermuda Triangle than anywhere else on the planet. It's just because of the amount of traffic that there is in the Bermuda Triangle, it seems really high. I don't know what you're laughing about.
I'm playing some Monica. I have 1 health left. And I'm in the Lost River.
You're playing the first one?
Yeah. I have 1 health left. I'm in the Lost River. I'm inside my mech. And I'm surrounded by warpers.
Oh,
And
that's fun.
they keep warping me out of my mech, and I die instantly from the heat because I have 1 HP left.
Yep. That sounds pretty similar to how I lost my mech in the Lost River.
So I keep restarting and trying again.
Okay. Soulcrum. And then I'm gonna do the Bring Down the Sky DLC that introduced the Batarians after this.
I have enough parts in my Cyclops to build a base, but I still haven't found the power cell recharge blueprint. No matter what I do, I can't keep my Cyclops up and running.
Nice. Yeah, until you get those rechargers, that can be difficult. I also literally only used the Cyclops once. I used it for getting to the bottom part of the world, and that's it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's what it's for.
It is, but I know other people, I've talked to other people that were like, I used it all the time. I'm like, no, not me. Not me.
I mean, it's more complicated to maneuver, but it's just as fast as the Seamoth.
Is it? I don't know. Like you said, it's harder to maneuver, so. Also, using it is a big undertaking. Just in general. I was just talking to somebody earlier about how great the new Subnautica looks.
They said it was great, or you did?
They did.
Hmm. Who was it?
Someone in another Discord channel. There? Somewhere in here.
I think there's a very specific group of people who are going to really, really love the new Subnautica.
Wait, how? What group of people is that, Ian?
Same.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Is it, Harrison's friends?
Probably.
Oh no! No! I was trying to turn to the left, and instead it went right. See, they 100% did not fix the Mako.
They made it heavier.
They literally just made it harder to actually get to like the top of mountains. It's the biggest change. So it bounces just as much, but when it bounces lower, essentially. And what they needed to do is they needed to actually have it like stick to the ground a little bit more. I do think they also gave it a shield that actually regenerates. Which is a huge benefit. That is actually a serious positive change. I heard you in there. Hello. Oh, you just shot him out of my... What? I can't tell what's going on when there's this many explosions.
Time for revenge.
No, hold on. Hold on, he's not dead. You hear music from across the room. On a monitor, Corian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of Worlds and Innocence Lost. Recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down.
What?
That's the message that pops up when I killed the last Geth in this place. And so it's very like, what? Why are these Geth like listening to Corians lament their lost home?
Maybe they're people too?
Well, the implication, it never really... That's what Tali wants. It never really revisits this specific set of missions here, because Mass Effect 2 just kind of dumped anything they didn't feel like talking about. But it's implied heavily that these Geth are not allied with Saren's Geth. So this is a different faction of Geth, which is maybe what Legion's Geth are. And so these might be more sympathetic to the Quarians, although they are amassing in a single nebula, basically. Theoretically, to attack. So it could also be that they're, using it as propaganda to be like, yes, we are conquerors. I haven't been doing a good job of looking at the sky boxes. There's the star, there's the planet. Oh my gosh, I hate these hacking minigames. The last thing on this planet is up over there. And then if I look at the assignments,
This is a new song.
a new song.
I heard this song in Subnautica before.
Okie dokie. So that took an hour, almost an hour and 20 minutes to do those 5 planets.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
But there was that one planet that had dragon's teeth, which are a Reaper weapon.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense.
We're all in for the duration. You can count on it.
What's your
I'm
opinion?
glad. I mean, now that they're cut off. What? I mean, now that they're cut off, Commander.
I was watching a video earlier today where they were pointing out they added on whatever this white gunk is on a lot of these sleeper capsules.
Oh, the frost?
Well, I guess it's frost, but like it's different on each one. It's dramatically different on each one. where it is and how much appears and everything.
Commander Shepard just runs around coming on all of them for fun.
I mean, it's not entirely outside the realm of possibility that someone's doing that.
Just since Shepard and Liara have their liaison.
No, they don't have their liaison until later. Liara even specifically goes like, "Hey, Commander, let's wait."
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years. But it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard. It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on,
Aye, aye,
Alex.
Commander.
Nope, just wanted to see if you had any additional dialogue before I move on.
Shepard,
So you'd rather be a merc?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it,
Yeah,
Shepard?
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
Kind of the opposite of that.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I mean,
I
aren't Krogan
gave
pretty much
up
forced
on
into one of those
fighting
roles
for
and
a
not the
lost
other role?
cause.
I don't know about forced.
I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my
I
first
steal 3
contract
nickel
right
work.
after I left my home system. It's good work, if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own.
or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander? I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Right? God, given the option, I'd get the hell out of... Ma'am?
Okay, I want to... So I'm kind of curious before I even do that. I want to take a look at this
Looking
guy's...
for supplies?
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
What? Why'd you get rid of the, Damn it! He got rid of the, whatchamacallit, stuff. I don't need to look at that, but I do want to look at armor. Ooh. I think I actually like this one more. Shield recovery DP. Wait, okay, so energized weave. Okay. Okay. Um. Currently have equipped kinetic buffer. That sounds good. Tolly. You just got the better version of the same armor. What is that saying? Empty. Exoskeleton 6. Shield interface instead, and a medical exoskeleton.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
Bet, Commander.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Shoot. Ding, 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 ding.
Banana phone.
I think this will give me... Once I sell all this off, it'll sell... I'll have pretty close to full money. See, this is actually easier to just do this than to actually mark things as junk and then sell them. It's actually a lot faster to just click on each one twice. Not quite. 6 million. So if I have those all marked, can I now convert all that? Huh, okay. Oh, the thing I did earlier did fix the, last night nobody was selling me the Spectre gear. I was able to fix that, but I'm now wondering if that's just a temporary fix. If the next time you load up the game, it isn't broken again. Thursday night.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Yay, we don't all match. We all have unique armor.
Yes, we're all individual.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties.
Yeah, fuck those Geth.
In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Cool. I need to look into if all the races don't have their first name capitalized. So like Asari, human, everything, they lowercase the first letter.
Hello, Commander.
Except for the Protheans and the Reapers.
Interesting.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
Open the rare stocks for me. But there are no rare stocks in your rare stocks. You son of a bitch. There's also a photo mode in this game now, so I can be like, look at my squad, not paying attention. Okay, so if that... Apparently you have to just keep a save on hand where you can go become a Spectre again.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
In order to actually unlock the Spectre
Eden Prime was
weapons.
a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer
conduit
to the
again?
return of the Reapers.
You want to prove this evidence?
That's the mystery of the game.
Voice,
Only what was the Geth?
Where did I try
The Reap?
or it could I could no. I face Saren on you.
The conduit's a Mass Effect relay that leads directly onto the Citadel. Is what it actually is.
Oh, because Saren's trying to invade it with Geth?
Yes.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Because yeah, he needs a back door in order to get him and a bunch of Geth on to actually like start to take over the thing.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those
I hope they
actions
fix this
elevate
bug,
them
because I
above
actually like
the
this
rank and file.
sequence, and I don't want to have to
Spectres are an
watch
ideal,
it like 500
symbol,
times.
The embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance.
Oh, there's weird
They are the right
wrinkling
hand of the Council,
underneath her chin there.
instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Council.
We're sending you into the Traverse after... Oh,
If you'll get Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Okay.
Not even a thank you.
Yay, IR Spectre now. With generic Shepard. Do you ever use photo mode in games?
To take pictures?
Yeah.
No.
Do you use it for something else?
I used it in Breath of the Wild to fill the compendium, but halfway through the game I realized that like the compendium didn't actually do anything, and you weren't gonna get a heart piece for it or anything, so I stopped.
Show me what. Well, I heard about that.
Basic, and I used it in BioShock for the same reason, because generally speaking, in games where you have like a compendium that requires the photo mode, they give you something for it. That's about the only time I do it.
Yeah,
I think
that's
everyone
not...
can agree that BioShock would be better if it didn't have the camera system.
Yeah. That's also not the same photo mode. That's just kind of a photo option. Like that's a photo weapon thing.
Hello,
as opposed to like something that allows you to like disassociate from the player and float around and take pictures from any angle.
Show me what you got.
I used it in Smash Brothers
for you,
to take funny pictures.
Enjoy.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's like probably the only time I've ever done something like that. But I mean, I don't value such systems, generally speaking.
Well, he still doesn't have.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a
Master stasis.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Well, let's see. This is taking longer than I wanted it
The
to.
commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
I thought I was gonna do this, do one or two things real quick.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
You do. Okay. So you restocked these. But we haven't gotten the higher level ones yet. That's okay, I'll just give one set. Yay. So Tali, I want to make sure it gets a shotgun.
Looking for supplies?
How did all
Let's
the
see
crew
what you
members
got.
of the Normandy survive the events of Mass Effect 2's beginning?
How did all of them?
Yeah, all the random crew members.
I mean, I don't know about all the random crew members, but like your squad mates all survived.
Squad mate, yes.
What can I do for you?
Because they got in the escape shuttles?
Is that what happened?
Something bothering you?
Yeah?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him, permanently.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, ma'am.
In Mass Effect 2, they changed the texture of Pluto to the actual, like, picture that they took on from the probe a few years ago. You can see this, but which game can you see this in? There's some people that are very obsessed with certain things.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Apparently, must not be in this game, but apparently you can now actually, like, read Liara's doctorate degree. And someone was commenting about it online, and I'm like, but who cares? Like, why would an alien race even want a physical doctorate degree? What good would it them do? An alien that lives 1,000 years?
I mean, is that rhetorical?
Yeah, I mean, no. But, like, seriously, what? I have 2 degrees, and I don't even know where they are. It's not like your average person cares about the physical one.
I know where my degrees are.
Actual MDs care a lot more. They actually put them on display, because, you know, their patients might actually want to know that information. But she's not an MD, she's a anthropologist or whatever, archaeologist.
Oh no, Michael, you gotta stop gatekeeping doctors.
I didn't say she's not a doctor, I said she's not an MD. Asteroid X-57. Terra Nova.
Earth?
Terra Nova means New Earth.
Is that what Nova means, new?
Yes, it does. Asgard system, so they're Loki, Tyr, Terra Nova, and Boar, and asteroid X-57. Just wanna check something real quick. Nope, okay. I thought it would be interesting if there was a thing on this planet, if there were arachnid noises. Alright, 152.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57.
This looks pretty
At
good.
its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? They haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
So this planet is actually a lot more like what the Uncharted worlds should have been like in the first place. Where they're actually like well thought out and planned. And there's paths to go pretty much everywhere. Sorts of stuff though. It's also got like really cool atmosphere with like the looming planet, the rocks floating over.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn it.
Batarians!
Batarians.
Yay!
Barak! Check! Check! Release the Baron!
Eat this!
Oops.
Form up.
That's what I meant to do.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know. But if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
Yep. That. Fun times with glitches. Oh, you're still glitching.
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well, I guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it, it'd be bad.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
The conventions only apply to Council-aligned races. The Batarian government is a rogue state.
The Batarians aren't stupid. If they made a policy of this, the Council will declare war on them. My opinion? These guys aren't backed by their government. They've got to be working on their own.
We can worry about who to blame later.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Is there anything else I can tell you?
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie, don't do anything stupid.
You better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah, I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
There's something over here. There's the next fusion torch. Listen to some elevator music. So that was a pirate radio station right there.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
this. Jess is back the way we came.
Oh, I wonder what's beneath this ledge. Entering ecological dead zone. Are you sure whatever you're doing is worth it?
Where is this? What are you talking about?
Subnautica.
I don't remember ever hearing anything like that.
Did you ever explore beyond the boundary with a map?
Not very much.
Redeploying.
When you go, it tells you that everything's dead beyond that point, and that there's multiple Leviathan-class life forms detected, and then 3 ghost Leviathans pop out of fucking nowhere and come barreling after you, and pretty much murder you universally, regardless of what protections you have. And then you get a little thing added to your databank that says, "Oh, you discovered the edge of the map." The idea is that the whole game takes place on a volcanic crater that's suspended off the ocean floor.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh. And you kind of just happen to land there?
Well, no. The reason everything lands there is because that's where the enforcement platform blows things up.
Oh.
That's part of the plot, is that the reason all these ships crash land on the planet is because the enforcement platform blows them up. Ships, like, try to land there because they detect a distress beacon on the thing, and then the enforcement platform blows them up. And so that's why all the wrecks are here. Nowhere else.
Okay, that makes sense. I forgot why you were there in the first place. I remember that you got shot down, but I forgot that.
The Subnautica's plot's very well done. It's like, oh, use some show don't tell in the...
Okay, so... let's quick save. They made these a lot more visible. That's cool. I appreciate that. I think they also made that so there's less of those.
All targets eliminated. Are you there? You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
It's 12. Does that even work? I think head over here is my next stop. I want to try this. Oh, you can still get stuck on those though. Explosives cache.
Moving out.
There's nothing there except a crap ton of grenade boxes, which is kind of funny because you can't carry that many grenades. Oh, that's the next one. Pretty spiffy.
Alright, now that I have power cell recharging stations, I can officially proceed to the end of the game. Fucking rubies, of course.
What takes rubies?
Power cell charging.
Ooh. Okay, I was not paying attention.
Show yourself.
I kind of just sat there and got shot by rockets until I died. And... okay.
I mean, usually it only takes one rocket to kill a person.
I was in a tank though. I was in a tank with shields. And both my shields and my health got completely drained before I even noticed. Let's not just stand still and get shot by a crap ton of rockets this time.
For the power cell chargers, wreck tends to be on the complete other side of the map to all of the other important objectives. Interesting.
Okay.
Release the Baron! I'm 1,000 XP away from leveling up. To what level? It's level 25, which I think is the level I want to be at. Only get 100 XP for shutting down the last torch? Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
Oh, that's all just
This
grabbing
isn't just
human
a slave
slaves.
grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead. And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises. For both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him. And so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Boom. Shepard, it would be great if you could run further than 10 yards. Well, that's weird. So there. And then those. And then go back and do those two again. Everything's giving me just not enough. It's also, I like how they did this. You actually, as the level gets, as the level goes on, you get closer and closer to the planet in the game. And so it makes it look like the asteroid itself is getting closer and closer to the planet.
Is this a quest I'm supposed to remember?
that you're supposed to remember?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm on an asteroid that's getting closer and closer to the planet.
That plot point?
Yes. That's the story of this DLC.
Play the DLC.
Okay. Well, I don't. Whether you remember or not, it is a clever use of game design.
Sure. Well, I mean, planet's getting closer while asteroid's getting closer sounds like art design to me, but...
Well, it's because, so you start off down here, and then as...
They make the planet get closer the closer you are to get to the objective?
No, the planet itself is not getting any closer. This is a static object.
Okay.
And it is up here. It is this wall up here, basically.
Okay.
And since you start off here and you're moving towards it, it gets bigger as a course of just playing the game. It's just clever, is all. Fuck your base. You know, I'm not sure I'm even getting... I'm not sure I even get EXP for doing this. I got this stupid glitch again. What the hell? Man, maybe this DLC is even shorter than I thought it was. I thought it was a full hour and a half, but... Oh, maybe it's just an hour. So they were in here. They were in the entryway. How did the Batarians not find them in the entryway? Hello, people. I see you.
Die! You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours, aside from using resources that should have been ours, we were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the Council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You've got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical, but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Miss Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not gonna sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow and the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours, I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni tool compared to that? Take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Savant X. Congratulations, Tully.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us.
Nobody else even says thank you or
I
anything.
expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians.
Something stupid that happens
Besides,
in Below Zero.
Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now.
From a UI standpoint,
Can't win forever.
is that...
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing.
They stopped the... Maybe this is a good thing, I don't know. I don't think either solution is correct, but in Subnautica, when you left-click an object, when you open a box to put something in, left-click consumes an item, right-click places. Or moves between the two boxes. They took that out in Below Zero, so that whether you left-click or right-click an object, it'll always swap over to the other container.
Okay, so you can't, like, eat directly out of your inventory?
You can eat directly out of your inventory, but not when you have a box open.
Right, I mean, you can't eat out of the box's inventory.
Right.
You have to transfer it over first.
Yeah. And
You've been through enough today.
It's such a
I'll
weird
get out of your way.
choice.
Thank you.
They probably had a lot of people accidentally eating stuff by mistake.
I'm sure of that.
Commander Shepard.
Which is why, like, I don't think either's the quote correct.
You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the
I think there should have been
asteroid.
a
Said
separate
it was
button
the
for eat
will of
that
the
wasn't
Batarian
left or right click
rebellion,
to begin with.
whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough.
Like the E button?
I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as
E for
Maybe.
eat.
I mean, I don't know
That
what
was a
Subnautica
brave
handles
thing you
like on a
did, Kate.
controller. I assume it's
Contacting me on the
better
radio,
there.
risking your life.
Stubborn and determined.
I tried playing it with a controller and I just couldn't
Back on Earth. I think
couldn't
he was
manage.
disappointed none of his kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? And why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
So it took me almost exactly 1 hour to do this DLC.
You can't imagine how much you've done, for all of us.
Okay, yay! Finally get to max out my charm. I'm gonna go check and see if I can buy the X level Spectre gear.
X gonna give it to you. Fuck waiting for you to get it on your own. X gonna deliver it to you.
Maybe watch. Do a quick run around the Citadel to all the stores.
You're not allowed to get rid of depleted uranium rods unless you put them in a nuclear waste disposal, which is just a glorified trash can.
So just like real life.
I don't know if we've solved this issue in real life, to be perfectly honest.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I believe modern nuclear reactors, the ones that are building now, actually have a method to actually use
this must be like a
the
survey
toxic
for you,
waste.
Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I
So
would prefer lengthier studies
that doesn't solve
and fewer explosions.
Yes,
old nuclear reactor problems.
I just found it funny that you could just find salt deposits.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Why is that funny?
I'll open the rare stocks.
Do you just find chunks of salt in the ocean, or is it just dissolved all in the ocean or in the sand?
I don't really know for sure. Personally.
All right. Now, officially commence driving to the end of the game.
I thought he was gonna have X.
Your biotic skill is extremely impressive, Dr. Tassoni. Is that typical among Asari?
While the Asari have natural biotic abilities, not all have
Look
the
at me,
desire to
Liara.
learn to
Look
use
at
their
me.
abilities effectively.
And the Asari
Look
are
at
the
me.
most advanced race on the Council. I wonder if all
Look at
Citadel
me,
races will
Liara.
eventually be natural biotics.
Stop doing like sexy stretching. Do you have to say the fact that they just get in the elevator and don't look at each other is a little disconcerting. I think they all might have Asperger's.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for
Of
sale.
course.
I don't know, they have trouble making eye contact.
That is... How much time have you spent with people with Asperger's?
Not a ton.
Being antisocial is not being Asperger's.
But they're talking to each other. They just aren't looking at each other while they're talking. So they're not really being antisocial.
Oh, sure, I can return that for you.
Thanks. Transport well.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have.
Mantis X, Mercenary X. Each of these cost $500,000. I'm not gonna waste money on even top of the line armor for better, whatever. I'm not gonna waste money. If I can't find, I think it's the Colossus X is the best in the game.
I am curious about the helmet you always wear, Tally. Does it contain technical augmentation systems?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
I suppose that makes it more likely you will return from your pilgrimage then. You are only truly safe on your flotilla.
Sure. Creepy lady.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to...
I still am not really sure. Do you think an Asari's little head tentacles, are they supposed to be soft, or are they supposed to be, like, hard? Like, are they styling them to look like this?
I'm pretty sure it's genetic.
Because pretty much all of them have them styled the same way.
No, there's difference.
See, that's exactly the same. Where they have 6 on the top of their head, and then 3 little ones underneath.
There are definitely Asari with more unique combinations.
Not in Mass Effect 1, I don't think.
Not in 1, no.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this...
Predator H. I think that's the best one that, look at how expensive it is. I'm tempted, but I'm worried that's going to end up with me not being able to buy armor.
Commander.
Or
show me your items
for myself.
Oh, this one is pleased. Commander.
Show me your items.
That's just rude.
What's rude?
I'm in a C-Wreck that is 500 meters down, which means it's got the triple oxygen debuff. I mean, I have the rebreather helmet, which prevents that from mattering, but deep inside the wreck, there's a door you have to weld open. Oh my god, there's another one. And the whole point is there's 0 ways to get through this wreck unless you have the max tank upgrade plus the rebreather. If you attempted to do this while not, you would just you'd open a door and there's another door right there. Like, I can't spend 10 seconds sitting here opening up a door and not dying. It's not possible. Strangest fucking wreck.
I saw your Ferris report.
There's
If we had
nothing
known
in
anything
here. Oh
about
my
the
god.
Thorian, ExoGeni would never have been given the permits to start a colony there. Thank God the colony survived.
Is
We
really
can't
nothing
afford
in
to
here?
have too many failures out in the Traverse.
That's hilarious.
It's one of our
It was
major
all an
expansion
elaborate
regions.
troll.
You don't give a damn about the colonists. It's all just politics to you, isn't it?
We can't all be the hero who charges in to save the day, Commander. But we each serve humanity in our own way. You can't escape
all 3 of those
interstellar
locked doors was
politics.
nothing.
It's part of the big picture. Sometimes it isn't pretty.
Just ignore him, Shepard. The ambassador's a little bitter sometimes. Comes with the job. Yes, Commander?
Do you know anything about Vermeer?
Sorry, Shepard. I've never even heard of it before all this. You'll have to go out there and check it out for yourself.
Where can I find Admiral Kahoku?
Last I heard, he was up in the tower trying to get the Council to investigate Bane's death. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
I think that's my favorite part, is we found Admiral Kahoku's body. but instead we can go around asking where he is. And then never tell anybody that we found his body. Nice moves. It's almost like this lady's on a loop where she just walks back and forth between those two spots.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
Just want to double check, see if he updates. I think he only updates when you come back.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
Does that glitch come back?
Reporter Kalisa Al-Tilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. When pressed on the issues, however, Commander Shepard reportedly lost control and assaulted the reporter. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Gonna check this and then I'm done for the night.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Yeah, I think maybe the game, that glitch happens every time, and you always, just every time you want to buy that armor, you have to switch. Which I'm not gonna keep doing. I'll maybe do once before like the final mission or something, but I'm calling it quits there. It's past midnight here.